That's wet. 1 second. Down there somewhere. That's really hard.
Well done.
I've got a lot of respect for you guys.
Yeah.
I was pleased. That was good.
Good. You're pleased with your performance.
Good.
Excellent. OK, then, Dec, you go and get ready.
I'm really scared.
You're sweating. And recover. OK, now it's time for a look at the weekend weather with Declan Donnelly.
The weather, sponsored by the Royal Bank of Ghana.
Good evening. A real mixture of weather for us this weekend. Some good, some not so good. The best of the weather reserved for the northeast. For all you great north runners, it's going to be a crisp and misty start to the morning, maybe a bit of fog on the time, but the most important thing, it will stay dry. Enjoy the race. Let's get back to tonight then, and we can see that in eastern parts of Britain. You can see the picture is dry, but a little bit of mist and fog around. Some clear skies. Where there are clear skies, it'll be pretty cool. Down in the south and in the west, it's cloudy, which means patchy rain, but a little bit warmer, up to 10 degrees in best places. Let's have a look at tomorrow then. We'll start in the north, and you can see in the east side, that's where the best of the weather is. Eastern parts of Scotland and northeast England. The further west you go, the wetter it's going to get. Patchy rain in the west of Scotland, very heavy in Northern Ireland. Temperatures around 14, 15 degrees, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can see in the south, it's pretty much the same story. The best of the weather in the east, the further west you're going to go, the wetter you're going to get. That's the weekend weather from me. Have a good one, whatever the weather.
The weather, sponsored by the Royal Bank of Ghana.
Very good. Both of you.
And the legs. My legs are shaking.
Is it that nerve-wracking?
It's really nerve-wracking. Because it's just clouds and sun, and there you go, look, sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy.
Yeah, didn't fancy doing Monday's weather.
I didn't have time on Monday.
Are you happy, though? Are you
Not
happy?
particularly, I missed out Monday.
Well, let's have a look at what
hard.
our panel thought. Sian, your comments
Oh, my
and your
goodness.
vote, please.
This is really tough. You were both brilliant. Very confident, very self-assured, very watchable. Almost as good as Martin Davis. Not quite. Not quite. Dec, you were so fluid. You were so... You know, there was something slightly BBC-ish about you, almost American, very laid back.
Just American. Sian, who's your vote going for?
By the whisper of a cloud, and only because he might have stumbled, but I thought he had a lot of personality and a lot of quirkiness to him. I am going for Ant.
Ulrika, just very quickly, quick comment and your vote, please.
Sian took up all my time, which makes me very cross, and I'll have to punch her later. Not really. Ant, very casual there. Need a little bit of work on your geography down there.
Yeah, I don't have a second.
But your passion was very clear. You were really enthusiastic and very showbiz. Dec, you definitely had the edge.
John, the casting vote, please.
It's very, very close. It has to be very close. Beautiful, well, very well trained. Both very well trained. You cut out the science. You talked as if you were talking over the garden fence. And that's the main thing about a weather forecast. Great. You wanted to do this, Ant, last week.
I love it.
And it showed in your presentation. You wanted to do it, and you did a good job. Very good rapport with the screen, the chart, in other words, behind you. Dec, almost as good, not quite.
Thank you.
Ant's first point of the
It is
series.
indeed.
Go
Well
on,
done there,
Dec, give
Kirsty.
it to yourself.
Very pleased. Very
Falling
pleased.
your way back up there.
Yes. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was an awful end there, but I'm very pleased.
Good. Well, let's see what you're doing next week, shall we?
This is one challenge you won't want to keep your head above water for, because it's all about holding your breath under it. To succeed, you'll need a will of iron and lungs of steel. And come the end of it, one of you will be walking on water, while the other will just be feeling a bit wet.
What do you make of that?
Tough. That looks horrifying.
I'm not a very good swimmer.
You don't need to
You don't have to
swim.
swim just like that. Well, there we go. I've got a point on the boards. I'm very pleased. Let's say a huge thank you to Sian Lloyd, Ulrika Johnson and John Ketley, our panel. Thank you, guys. And, of course, the fantastic Kirsty Gallagher.